With the PAL in the system now, do you think it's going to affect the approval rates and the deny?
That's a very
That's
interesting question, because right now, as an organization worldwide, we boast 71% approval rates for Canada, right? We believe that the PAL will, boost that even further. I was saying at the webinar over the weekend that for UK, we've never been denied before 100% record. One of the reasons is because of the CAS, right? The Confirmation of Acceptance of Studies, which allows you in the UK to be able to go apply for your visa. But what happens is that the school has done a lot of the preliminary work in vetting your bank statements for the 30 days, 28 days, but we like to say 30 days, that the balance needs to be there. They have interviewed you and checked that, Momsy is not just coming to the UK to run away like most people. She actually wants to do a master's. She's doing something in line with what she's been working with. So the PAL is likely going to be the exact same thing. And the reason is because cap allotment is the key word. If Isaac applies to, one of our partner schools like Fanshawe College or Conestoga College or Kenyano, and I'm just listing our partner schools here. If Alberta, where I believe Kenyano is, has a cap allotment of 50,000, if Isaac applies to that school and picks their PAL, that is their provincial attestation letter, and he doesn't get his visa, and I'm not praying for you because I know you're not looking to jack by it, but if he doesn't get the visa, sorry for the laugh. But if he doesn't get his visa, that cap allotment space for that year has been lost. It will be given somebody else.
Are you serious?
That's the key thing that we heard last weekend.
But that's so. Wait, if they have an allotment of 50,000,
yes, and the person that gets that letter gets rejected, that space is gone. Yeah, that's how. Yeah.
It kind of makes sense, Sha, because
does it make sense?
they've given out 50,000 attestation letters already.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Expecting 50,000 students.
So
yes.
but they know that not everybody.
Yes, but the expectation is that if you get that letter, you should get it.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah. Again, I'm answering your question by saying visa acceptance rate would be upward trajectory.
Because there's a high possibility that once you get your letter, you're most likely. But then when you're applying for the letter, is it like the same process with the
CAS?
No, not CAS. Like with the visa, exactly. Like you have to show your bank statements
so
and all that.
You get the LOA. You come to LOA Education, for instance. You apply to 3, 4, 5 schools. We get you schools in. Let's just say for the fun of it, it's one province, Ontario. We get you 5 admissions in Ontario. You've got to pick one school, right? So the beauty is that it's one province, so it's one provincial attestation letter we are thinking about. But if we got you 3 in Ontario, 2 in BC, you have to pick one school, and we've got to pick one provincial attestation letter. Now, the school does the LOA. We are hearing that institutions will be very involved in the PAL to make the system easy, just like the UK does the CAS. And so once that is done, then you go through a process whereby they vet that you are the kind of candidate that will be able to come to their student. And one of the first things that would happen is that we're advising students to then pay their tuition deposits early and pay at least the first semester. Exactly. That helps the school also know that you're a credible candidate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I suspect, just to add to your question, you heard it here first, that letter of acceptances would now be more difficult to get.
Are you serious?
Yes. Because why give a letter of acceptance to somebody who
is not likely
who will not meet that requirement? They may not be on the financial side, but on the academic and projection side. So CV, LinkedIn, things like that would then become very, very key. That's just my projection. I may be wrong.